Hey guys, today I'm going to do a pick your poison video. Pick your poison, babe. I'm poison either way. I'm gonna do that every time. My boyfriend is talking in the background, spouting nonsense to his dumb friends, but we're gonna be spouting nonsense to each other. So this is a would you rather game. So I pick two cards and I say which one I'd rather do. There's not really any room here. It's really annoying. So hopefully you can hear me just fine. I have it off to the side, so hopefully it's not like in one ear and not the other. That would be really annoying. Okay. So the first one, fart every time you kiss someone, or, why is this one this one's like all scratched up. You see that? Why is it so scratched up? Anyway. Fart every time you kiss someone, or fight an ostrich to the death. Obviously fart every time I kiss someone. I think that's hilarious. Also, like, I don't want to kill anything, any kind of creature. And also, if one of us was going to die between me and an ostrich, it would be me. So I would definitely fart every time I kiss. Also, anytime I do fart, it's usually in bed with my boyfriend. And it's so funny, so I think we would have a good time with that. Oh no. Text your mom saying help and then don't speak to anyone in your family for a month. What are you talking about? Or permanently sound like you just inhaled helium. Literally anything else but that. Other one? Like, what are you talking about? Like, that's trauma. No, I'm not gonna text my mom saying help and then don't speak to anyone in my family for a month. Like, what are you talking about? So I would permanently sound like I inhaled helium. I think that would be really funny. Like, imagine that being your voice. Like, that's awful. These ones are going pretty fast. Have all of your food chewed by another person before eating it. Anything but that one. Always feel like you didn't sleep the night before. That one. I am not going to have someone, even my boyfriend, chew on my food and spit it in my mouth before I eat it. I would be not only dry heaving, but literally throwing up every time he did that. That is absolutely foul. And I'm always tired anyway, so I guess I'll just always be tired. It's fine. I would definitely rather do that than have anybody chew my food. Where is my cat? I just heard her. I have all this yarn that I'm looking through. I also have 2 more tubs over here, so we're getting somewhere with the yarn. Would I rather be unable to grow hair anywhere on my body? That'd be kind of funny. Or wear braces with headgear for the rest of your life. No hair. No hair, oh. I would rather, like, wear a wig and just, like, not have eyebrows or any other hair. That's really the only ones that I would care about are the eyebrows and the head hair. Everything else I'd be just fine without. And I don't want to wear braces with headgear because not only would I look like I'm like 12, but also I would look crazy. So, like, imagine a 90-year-old with braces and headgear. What? So, I'm just gonna not have any hair. That's fine. I don't need it. Next. Try as hard as you can to hold every handshake for 30 seconds. That would be kind of funny, actually. It's like you're here for a job interview and you're like, you're not getting the job. You could interview extremely well, but with a 30-second handshake, you're not getting the job. Or drink orange juice immediately after brushing your teeth every morning. I think I would take my chances. Nobody really handshakes anymore. And I could just say, after COVID, I'm a little worried about handshakes and being touched. I would do something like that. I'd like put out my elbow. I've seen people do that. I just wouldn't handshake with anybody anymore, ever. And also, like, literally the job interview is the only place I can ever think that I've ever shook someone's hand, so it's fine. Have all of your illnesses treated by a 12th century doctor. I'd be lobotomized and then killed. Or always answer honestly when people ask how you're doing. I'd rather do that. I was saying in one of my other videos that I don't lie, but like also if someone asks how I'm doing, I'm usually just like, I'm fine, thanks, bye. But yeah, I would rather be like, you know what, I'm actually having a kind of a tough day, and then like tell them my life story rather than get lobotomized and die. So I'd rather do that. Like, actually, what's your name? Catherine. It's actually kind of been hard. And just tell them everything. Free therapy session. Would you rather never speak to the last person you texted ever again, which was my mother? I would die. Or lose one tooth per year until they're all gone. I'd rather be toothless. I told my mom that like my mom's my best friend, and if she dies, she better scoot over. There's room for both of us in the casket. So I would rather lose a tooth a year, because it's like fun. It's like a fun game. Like, especially if it was like every year it was the same day. It's like, oh, it's tooth day, you know? Tooth day. That's kind of fun. Would you rather hibernate for 4 months a year? That sounds wonderful. Or have random people boo and spit at you everywhere you go? Boo! I'd rather hibernate. Just imagine like going for groceries and people like, boo! Spitting on you. That's wild. Especially because I didn't do anything to deserve it. Like, if I was a genuinely bad person, I think I'd actually kind of find that funny. But because I've never hurt a soul, I would be like, can you stop? But hibernating sounds incredible. Could you imagine a hibernation right now? Even if it wasn't 4 months, like just like a good full 24-hour knockout. That sounds like it would solve a lot of my problems. Sounds really nice. Would you rather have every raindrop that ever falls on you feel like a baseball, or live without music? Well, Taylor Swift is the love of my life, so I guess I'm going to be hit a lot by rain. Step 1, move to, what are those? A desert. Move to a desert. That's number 1. Number 2 is to always have a baseball cap on. That's why they call it a baseball cap, so your baseball raindrops don't hurt. And also an umbrella, so I'd be fine. But I'm not living without Taylor Swift. Tricky, though. You almost got me there. No, you didn't. Just because, like, Taylor Swift is part of my literal guts and body makeup, like makeup of who I am, that I couldn't live without her. So, yeah. She's my mother and also my best friend and also my sister. So, would I rather take a punch from Mike Tyson in the prime of his boxing career, or always feel like you need to sneeze but you can't? So would I always be like, because that's crazy. I guess take a punch because it's only one. That sounds painful, but also isn't like boxing all fake anyway? I don't know. Maybe I'll cut a deal with him and I'll make it not hurt, but make it look really good. Because I'm not going around like for the rest of my life. That's wild. We're breezing through these. We don't really have much to say about these. Would I rather live on the top floor of a 20-story building with no elevator? I don't need to read the next one. I'm not doing that. Or give everyone in the room 10 minutes to look through everything in your bedroom. Go ahead. YMCA. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, give everyone in the room. I'm alone, but also Like, give everyone I know 10 minutes to look through everything in my bedroom. Go for it. I don't care. My glasses are disgusting because I'm not going up 20 stories with no elevator. I live in a house and there's no stairs, there's no upstairs area, and I'm still tired getting through the front door. So, no. So yeah, you go right ahead, you take a look through it. I don't care. I don't care. Would I rather be deathly allergic to direct sunlight, that's hard in Florida, or live the rest of your life without your thumbs? That is arguably the most important finger that you have. That'd be rough. I know they have like thumb surgery. I've seen this before where they turn this finger into a thumb. So you're like this, and then you can still use this finger as a thumb because they move it from here to here. So that would be fine. I would just do that because like people seem like they're doing just fine like that. Or if they just cut them off and I just have like this, I just go and be really annoying about it and it'd be fine. Not that I really care about like being allergic to sunlight, like, oh, but like I think I would live just fine if I didn't have thumbs. I'd be okay. I'd survive. It's all good. Would I rather have my nose positioned upside down on my face, like I'm Mr. Potato Head, or develop a severe allergic reaction to every person you've known them for... This is a long one. This is really hard to read. Or develop a severe allergic reaction to every person after you've known them for a year, longer than... Jesus Christ, I'm not reading this again. Longer than a year. See, the thing is, I wouldn't have anybody in my life for longer than a year if my nose was upside down, because that'd be wild. Also, what happens if it runs? Like, is it spouting out like a fountain? That's wild. Yeah, I don't know, because like I would be allergic to my boyfriend. I would be allergic to my parents. That's all the people I know. But I'd be allergic to them, and that'd be really sad. So, I guess I'd be nosy Natalie. I guess I'd have to have my nose upside down because otherwise, what's the point of life if you're allergic to everybody and you can't come in contact with anybody and actually like form a bond with them because you're just going to become allergic to them in a year anyway? What's the point of life, you know? So, nosy Natalie. Oh, would I rather have arms for legs or never be able to touch another person again? Here comes the army. I think I'd rather have... Well, would I have arms for legs? That's crazy. But I would... Imagine not being able to touch anybody ever again. I really like hugs. And I'm a very tactile person, especially with my boyfriend. Like, I'm always touching him. So, like, if I could never touch him again, I guess I'm gonna have my nose upside down and arms for legs. That's crazy, but, like... See, here's the thing that's the problem, is that I like people too much. And then, I don't care about the way I look. So, yeah, I guess that's the answer. To that. So, next. Would you rather use a litter box every time you need to go to the bathroom? Imagine, like, in your work restrictions, you have to go, do you have space in the bathroom for a litter box? Excuse me? I shit in a litter box. So, like, no. or only be able to take ice cold showers. I already take lukewarm showers. Like I don't take hot showers or anything. It's like pretty room temperature in there. So I'd rather just take ice cold showers because I'm not shitting in a box. Like, especially when it comes to like having a job and stuff, like I'm not doing that in public. If I had to do it in private, like I had to poop in a litter box at home, I still wouldn't do it, but also I'd think about it a little bit more. But like being out in public, having a job, like working full time and not having a place to poop because you can only poop in a litter box, no. Would I rather always be running 30 minutes late or have all of your meals soaked in water before eating them? Here's the thing. The only way that, like, if this was only a social thing, that it wouldn't really bother me. I would just be the one that's always late, so you tell them to come early. But jobs, again, like, imagine being late for work every single day by 30 minutes. You wouldn't have a job. But if it means, like, socially, like, every time I go to an event, I'd be 30 minutes late, I don't think that would be as big of a deal. I don't think I'd care as much. Like, I would just tell people ahead of time, like, you know, I'm always running late, so if you need me to get there, tell me to get there early or something, you know, like, lie to me, because I'm going to be late. Because first of all, the most important thing in life to me is food, and if all of it was soaked in water before eating it, there would be no reason to live. Why live? My food is soaked in water every time I eat it. That sounds awful, so I would rather be running 30 minutes late. Maybe I'd be like a stay-at-home mom. But like a bad one, because I'm always late. So, alright. Would I rather be unable to cross the street without holding someone's hand? First of all, if I'm ever crossing the street with my boyfriend, he better be holding my hand because I am known to wander. Or wear a bike helmet at all times. Honestly, both are on brand, but I would rather just be unable to cross the street without holding someone's hand. I think it would be extra funny if you were like you went to like a concert or a show or something alone, and you have to cross the street and you just hold some random person's hand. You're like, I'm sorry, I can't cross the street without holding someone's hand, and you just hold some random person's hand to cross the street. That'd be kind of funny. Yeah, I'd rather do that. Also, I don't walk. I don't leave the house really, but especially I don't walk anywhere, and I don't cross the street. So I would rather do that because most of the time I'm with my boyfriend and I like holding his hand. So would I rather be required to steal from every tip jar you see? That'd be kind of funny. Or have walking be your only means of transportation. I'm stealing from your tip jar. I think it's funny, and also I would take the penny out of it. I'd be like, this is my penny. So I think that would be really funny. I would always take the smallest denomination there was. I just think it'd be really funny to have someone have a tip jar and then you just like take a penny out and you're like, I can't not do this. I think that's kind of funny because I'm not walking. We already talked about I'm not walking. So, yeah, I'm gonna steal from your tip jar. And with it being a penny, I mean, it's not like you're gonna, like, call the cops. You're just gonna be like, okay, asshole, like, it'd be fine. You wouldn't even notice. Okay, would I rather take 5 shots of espresso every evening before bed? That's that me espresso. Or be allergic to every food that contains the letter A or E. Well, spaghetti has both. Pizza has an A in it. Chicken has an E in it. So I would starve, which also has an A and an E in it. I guess I'd have to take 5 shots of espresso, which is really a shame because I would be pooping all night and also probably wouldn't sleep very well. But yeah, that leaves nothing to eat. Like steak has an E and an A in it. Like there's nothing to eat. Apple, A and E. I wouldn't eat an apple. Not healthy, but like even that has an A and an E in it. Asparagus, green bean, like everything. Like milk. That's the only thing I can eat is milk. Oh my god. So, no. Alright. Would I rather have eyes that only work at night? That'd be weird. Or be woken up every day by a bucket of ice water? Who needs to see anyway, you know? Again, that's like... just like some of the other things, like the thumbs and stuff, like you can live just fine without vision. And also, I would have vision half the time. So it's not even like I'd give up my vision completely. Half the time, I'd be able to see. So I would rather have eyes that only work at night. Because if I was woken up by a bucket of ice... if I had to be woken up by a bucket of ice water every day, God save that soul. Alright, this might be the last one today. Would I rather drink all the water from the toilet without using your hands, or try to slap anyone who wishes you a nice day? I like that it says try to slap, because I could be like, but like not actually slap them. I'm not drinking toilet water, so I think that would be kind of cool to be like, have a nice day, and I'd be like, what'd you say to me? You know? And I would just not go anywhere. I would just use like, what are those, self-checkout? I would just use that a lot and never go out to eat. If you just go to Walmart and you only use self-checkout, nobody's gonna wish you a happy day. So, you're welcome. So, anyway, thank you for watching. Have a nice day. I hope you enjoyed this video. These are fun. We went through a lot of them today. It's a good amount. This is the amount that we've gone through already, this bottom part. So these are all the ones that we still have to go through. So it'll be a while. So that's cool if you like this. I like these videos. I think they're kind of fun. See, the problem that I have with these card games is that they always have these little inserts, and then you can't like put these there and like organize it. I wish they had like those little like cardboard inserts that you can like take out and move around, because that would still serve the same purpose and house the same amount of stuff, but it's actually functional because you can move it around. So Pick Your Poison, also Hot Takes does this. They have cardboard, but it's not what I want. So basically card game makers do better. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if you want to see any more of these. I really like these little games. I think they're fun. And also, they give me something to talk about, because I feel like I run out of things to talk about. So this way, it's always something new. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. See you next time. Bye.